Alright, we out here. We're back in it. Some more FF14, but of course it's patch day today, so new content for almost everyone. For once, I'm not the only one just following, I'm not the only one behind who doesn't know what the hell is going on. So this ought to be interesting, right? 1 second. I had to dust off the keyboard. Right as I looked at it, I was like, dude, this shit looks dusty as the motherfucker, dude. Hi, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all having a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are. Fixing up my settings here, making sure the audio's going through. Always gotta do the audio checks. Ever since my very first stream, where I was muted for 90% of it. I think it was a test stream, right? I was just doing some random shit on Kingdom Hearts, I think. Still on my... Yeah, it's still on my channel. Like one of the first videos I posted. Whew. Alright, let's get into it. Oh yeah, I want to test that setting. So they put numbers on the skill icons on your hotbar for cooldowns now, right? I want to see how that works. I saw that in the patch notes and people were talking about it because of the whole, third-party tool fiasco from many months ago. It's nice to see Square Enix listen to people's feedback about that stuff, though. So let's see. 3, 2, 1. The bottom left corner. I think they said the setting was here. There it is. Type 2, centered. Try it again. Oh, there it is. That's much better. I like that. I have another skill that I can use. Here, there we go. Look at that. Just like the mods that I totally, you shouldn't be downloading. Oh look, it changes in real time, you see that? Or 4? Or 3? That's cool! Little recast timer. I mean, who doesn't want it like this now? Fuck it, yeah. I'm keeping it like that, dude. That's gonna help a lot. At least I hope so. Alright, so we're starting off with main scenario quest. In search of Azalea. So back to Route.home we go, I suppose. What did Estinian say he was gonna do in the meantime? Train with the Radiant Host? The Radiant Host. I like saying it like that. Let's get it. Holy shit. There's so many people here, dude. Look at this! Oh my god! You can't tell this is the first time I've ever been fully caught up on FF14 with everyone else, so I'm not used to seeing this. To other people who are always caught up, I'm guessing this is a regular just patch day, isn't it? In search of Azalea, Barshan has glad tidings to share. Hey man, it's been a while. 4 months for most of these people, but for me and you, just a couple weeks. Ah, excellent timing, Leon. Just a moment ago, I received word from the Ironworks. They have completed their task and are on their way with the reinforced warding scales. Similarly, our alchemists have also succeeded in creating an artificial Atomos. All is in readiness for our journey to the Void. Thank you for the recap, because I kind of did forget everything he just said. I forgot that's what was happening. It's only been a couple weeks and I already had forgotten all those details. I have instructed our comrades to gather at the Great Work. Let us head there at once. I'd forgotten all that shit. I was like, the warning scale? Oh, right, the warning scale thing. Yeah, the Ironworks. Sid. Right, I forgot about that. And then the other thing he said, which is, see, I already forgot now. That's how quickly the story left my mind, man. Or at least the finer details of it. 4 months from now, whenever it picks up from this, I'm gonna be just as fucking lost and be like, wait, what was happening again before? Oh my god. This is crazy. Our comrades are here, but the Ironworks people have yet to arrive. Oh, our comrades are here alright, holy shit. Hey, that reminds me of a meme picture. You see this Viera here? With the summer outfit? There was a meme picture I saw on FF14's Reddit where it said... It basically made a joke about it. It just said, what your character's gonna look like when you go do MSQ next week, this was last week, wearing what they're wearing right now, which was the summer event stuff, like that. And it was, you know, it was a meme photo of... I think it was like a cat girl or something. I think it was actually a Viera wearing that, like almost nothing, and showing up to like where G'raha Tia and Destinian were, and there was the character, like the Warrior of Light, basically was going, "Sorry, I'm late, guys," and she just had like sunglasses on her head and everything, and was wearing that, which is like hardly anything. I mean, and I think it just showed G'raha Tia like blushing. Y'shtola just had like a wrinkle on her forehead, like seriously? And Destinian was just like confused, like, oh fuck? Why is she wearing that? Like, fucking nothing. Does thus create a void scent? Tarnished alchemists are as clever as they are bold. Oh yeah, the Alchemists? Some of these people are really close to Y'shtola here. Y'shtola's got, hold on, this is hilarious. Y'shtola has a harem. Excuse me. I'm in instance 2 of this place, apparently. Oh, I thought that was somebody's minion. That's the actual Atomos. Okay. There you are, Leon. What's up? I present to you the fruits of the alchemist's labor. The artificial Atomos. Though we've yet to put it to the proof, its ether is practically identical to that of the original. A truly remarkable feat in so short a time. Aye, our alchemists have outdone themselves yet again. Small wonder that they are the pride of Ratatan. I would express my gratitude to Nidana, but it appears she isn't here. She rushed off after bringing the Atomos to attend to a pressing task, but said that she would return ere we set forth. Which should be shortly after our friends from the Ironworks arrive at the warding scales. Did someone say warding scales? Because it just so happens we have them.
Dylan!
Sid!
You son of a bitch.
Right on cue. 'Tis good to see you all again. But for the President himself to attend, keen to bear witness to our little experiment, are you? She knows him too well. You know I am. I was there at the Crystal Tower, lest you forget. I wouldn't miss this for the world. You don't mind if we come along and see you off, I hope. It's thanks to these three that we could finish the work so quickly. It was my painstakingly collected data that made the reinforcement possible. The scales will last a good 10 years in the void with nary a hint of degradation. And he's all proud of himself like always. He's still the same. Never changed, Nero. As the ones who did the actual reinforcing, we guarantee their quality as well. They'll keep you safe. Damn. Get wrecked, Nero. But enough bragging. Here are the skills. I fucking love this theme song. So good. With these, we can search for my sister without fear of corruption. I know not how to repay you. Don't mention it. Midgard Sorma came to our rescue in the Rift. It's the least we can do to help his children. Nice. This is dialogue that would only be here if you did Omega. Thank you. Well, my friend, my only regret is that I won't be able to accompany you on this latest grand adventure. Wait! Nidana. Is aught the matter? Before you depart, Your Excellency, there is something we wish to present to you. Will you please come with me? You would not delay us without good cause. Very well. Forgive me, my friends, but I require a moment. Do what you gotta do, man. We ain't going anywhere. He's certainly taking his time. What sort of grand present could take so long to receive? A kind that'll help him in the void, I presume. In that god's forsaken place, he'll need all the help he can get. But you, of all people, ought to know that, eh? Yeah, I was gonna say, you have history there. You almost got corrupted and turned into a void sent dude. Can't help but start popping my head right away.
My apologies for keeping you waiting.
Vritra, I presume.
Indeed, this vessel now serves as a host for my eye.
He has an adult body now, so he can kick ass.
I was aware that the alchemists were busy preparing something, but this...
Oh my god, Twitter's probably going crazy because he looks handsome as
We
fuck.
couldn't well send you on such a perilous mission unprepared, Your Excellency. We spared no effort in crafting the body, and I dare say you'll find it adept at wielding weapons and magics both.
Exactly, yeah, so he can kick ass because he can't fight as a
It
kid.
was our intent to present it to you sooner, but we could not bring ourselves to do so, knowing we could yet improve it further. Pray forgive us.
I guess he could like Tainer and the Nuclei as a black mage, like a caster type,
There is
but
not to forgive. I am grateful for this fine vessel, and shall put it to good use.
I'm guessing the writers probably just thought it would be better to just give him an adult, full-grown body, you know? Because there have been kids in
Again,
combat before.
I ask that you watch over Radzatan in my absence. The dangers we go to face are great and many, and I fear I will be unable to give matters here due attention. And in opening the Void Gate, there is ever risk that Voidsent will find their way into our world.
Rest assured, we are more than prepared. Our soldiers have been training under Master Estinian. On my honor, we will not suffer a single fiend to pass. So, think only of your mission, Varshan.
I can only imagine.
Ah, but seeing as this is a different body, perhaps we should use a different name.
Nay, Vashan shall suffice. Though I may have thus grown up, I am as ever a little brother to you all.
As you say, as you say. Go then, Varshan. And best of luck.
I have something for you as well. While you were gone, Urianger paid us a visit. As you may recall, he joined us on our foray into Arzadar's legacy, in part to conduct research for the Loporrits. Research they were delighted to receive, and which has already inspired them to consider new ways to improve their own treasure vault. As a token of their gratitude, Livingway entrusted a familiar relic to Urianger. Aye, the crystal, which showed the way to Meteion. The Loporrits no longer have need of it, and thus saw fit to return it to us. Harboring the power of light, it could well aid us in our mission in the Void. And who better to bear Hydaelyn's gift than her chosen champion?
It would be an honor. The music just makes instant tears now, man. I can't help but choke up hearing that.
If there is nothing left to discuss, then let us depart. Our boat awaits us in Akyali.
Time to kick some ass. Let's do it! Dude, I can only imagine the amount of fan art that has already been fucking pumped out by people with Barshawn's new body being revealed like that. Oh my god. I wanted to make the joke during the cutscene that I bet when he was revealed like that, it was like instant panty drop for like... It's like Estinian showing up to your room. For a lot of chicks out there. Like, even my jaw hit the floor, dude. Like, that was a legit reaction. When I was in shock seeing him like that, even I was like, I can't believe my mouth is this agape right now. I was like, holy shit! I did not expect to see him in a new body. I did not expect to see him in a new body. And not one as handsome as that. Holy shit, man. Barshawn's gonna be breaking hearts in that fucking new body. Jesus. And yeah, I kept thinking about it during the scene too. Have there actually been scenes where like actual like little kids, like Barshawn's old body, have been in combat? I can't really think of it right now. Because I thought about Tainer and Una Kalhai, I guess, as Yestola says. They're more like teenagers, right? And Barshawn was more like a step below that, like a tween or just a kid almost. So we've had teenage kids in combat with Tainer and Una Kalhai, right? But I don't know about kids smaller than that, like Barshawn looked. So I'm trying to wonder why they gave him a new body. It could have just been just for the fuck of it, right? So, but yeah, like I personally think it fits. Like it makes perfect sense. After I was over the shock, a few seconds later, I was like, yeah, this makes perfect sense for him to come with us like that. He looks more capable of taking care of himself and all that. Also makes it easier not to... But no, that doesn't make any sense. I was gonna say it makes it easier not to have to shrink the weapons down, but they have to do that for Lalafels anyway, so... The Sawtrap and your fellows have already departed for the vault. Are you ready to set forth? Yep. They've upgraded the vault's guardians to contend with Voidsent, a task which was made easier by the surplus of broken units. One could argue that I did them a favor. Sure, Estinian. Holy shit. Good thing I turned around. For my research into cross-rift travel, this is a moment of truth. For all those who helped us come this far, and let us pray we succeed. Fuck it. I was gonna do the comfort emote. Because of what he said. An undersea vault guarded by alchemical sentries. Such a place would be an ideal proving ground for new creations. Like us, the alchemists have tremendous passion for their work. If we were to collaborate, I reckon we could achieve some great things. Good gods, but the treasure's here! If I were a thief, I would have noticed a void gate if it came and bit me in the rear! not only us cheering you on, but the alchemists of old, too. You couldn't possibly fail. What did you say again? I kind of tuned it out. Okay. Too much going on. I must say, I'm beginning to feel nervous. Ah, you'll be fine, don't worry about it. We're all good. Let's do it.
I shall now lift the seal. In the name of Al-Zadar III, I cast open this door unto the void!
Go. Absorb the Void Gate.
Well, that certainly made it bigger and more accessible, yeah. Holy shit.
It worked. We should have no trouble passing through a gate of that size.
Things on the other side won't have trouble coming through either,
What can
though.
we expect to find after stepping through?
On my previous foray, I emerged in a castle swarming with void scent. I was hopelessly outnumbered and forced to turn back. But together, I am confident we can hold our own. Upon our arrival, let us deal with any hostile entities and secure the area. The command of our mission, I leave in your capable hands. In the event of battle, I shall adapt my tactics to complement your own.
Should we require healing, I can provide it. 'Twould be a welcome change of pace from my recent havoc wreaking.
Reprising her role as a white mage, basically. That's cool.
Take heart, my friends, and have faith. We will brave this broken world and rescue my sister Ajdaya.
The Fell Court of Troya. Right out the gate, man. Holy shit, we're going in. We didn't waste any time. No filler content here. Anything new from you guys? I expect a comprehensive report upon your return. 'Tis the least I am owed for my invaluable contribution. Sure. To create a void scent to expand the void gate. Inspired ideas like this that make the impossible possible. Very true. I'm glad we can see you off properly, unlike when you were abruptly whisked away to the first. Anyway, please be safe. That's true. Once we've seen you off, we'll take our leave. Wouldn't want to get in the soldier's way should it come to battle. It'll be dangerous in the void, but you've been there before and returned safely. We have faith you'll do so again. While the void gate is open, we must remain vigilant. One void scent past us is one void scent too many. We're counting on you to hold down the fort, dude. True to our friend's words, the warding scales are eminently reinforced. We needn't fear corruption, even should we be wounded by Voidsent. Good. First time in a reflection or no, I can't say I'm feeling nervous. Not after having journeyed to the edge of existence. Fair enough. I would, yeah. I would say, what's scarier than that, right? No looking back. I shall keep my eyes forward and trust Radzatan to my people. Alright then, posse, let's do this. Wait, we gotta read the description. Owing to the ingenuity of Honish alchemists, you have succeeded in expanding the Void Gate in the Treasure Vault, and prepare to set forth on your mission to find Vitra's brood sister, Ajdaya. Or, wait, Ajdaya, that's how you say it. In the 13th. Beyond the emptiness of the rift awaits a shadowed castle swarming with Voidsent, and you steel yourselves for a hostile reception. Yeah. Well, let's do it. So, these two are all-rounders, because it's necessary. Well, not really. They have the icon, but they're really just two roles. Healer or DPS, or tank or DPS. And then, of course, Estinian's only a floor tank, like how I started the game, so only DPS. Alright. So he's still going to be the healer, because I'm the tank. And those two are, it makes sense that Varshan would be a Dragoon as a DPS. And I'm guessing with the sword and, well, the shield on his back, he would be a Paladin if he was a tank. That makes sense. Alright, let's do it! My gear is not up to date this time, so I don't expect this to be as easy as other forays. Item level has increased at this point, and I still have the old crafted gear from 6.0, so this might get a little dicey. Well, my chest piece is from Aglaia. I got lucky enough to roll that for tank. The tank gear from Aglaia, but oh, here we go again. Just like when we went to the first at the beginning of Shadowbringers. Whoa, it's so dark. Here we are, the fell court of Troya. Nice spear, Varshan. What the hell is vacuity? That's a weather pattern I've never heard of in my life. Alright. Shall we? Quite literally a twisted place, the Void. Stay focused. Voidsent could be anywhere. Oh shit. Oh, Jesus! The castle's all warped. This reminds me of a certain area in one of the Kingdom Hearts games that is a lot like this. The doors are all warped and out of shape like that. It kind of fucks with you if you look at it too much. Holy shit, it's what do they call the Kako demons from Doom? Alright, I'm not down synced, I can do this. Keep doing duty roulettes where I don't have access to like level 90 shit, so when you do level 90 content, you forget you have shit. You have extra abilities. I do have all the skills showing, right? Okay. What's up? Tell me so.
You forced my hand.
I didn't even check this room. Okay. Those ones appear to be sentries. Guarding the dungeon, I shouldn't doubt.
I will end this farce.
Out of my way.
I will end this farce. I will end this farce.
Oh, the map shows like you can go in there. Do you see that? But you, what? Oh, okay, maybe I just missed the door. Oh my god, I can't see a damn thing. It's too dark. I gotta flip my curtains too. It's still not midday here, so. Jesus. That should be good. Wait. Okay, now I can actually see. Well, even then, not really. It's dark as shit in here. Jesus, this is so weird. God, it fucks with me a little bit, seeing everything so twisted up. You're right in front of me. Invalid target my ass.
You underestimate me!
It appears rats have wandered into my castle. And who the hell are you? Tear them apart if you must. Their drifting ether will suffice. Your will be done, as you wish. We will serve you up. Whoever she is, we'll tend to her like the rest. There you go, Estinian. Tell him. This ain't got shit on us. Oh shit, first boss. Alright. Roast them whole. Try them black, try them black. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, damn, they count as a boss, so it doesn't work on them. The slow effect from knockback. Get over here, little shit boy. There is no escape. Says who? Milk every last drop of their ether. They're just like the Sin Eaters, aren't they? They want to milk us for our ether. Very well then. What do you got? You are finished! Oh shit. Well actually, I'm not a DPS, it doesn't matter where I stand. Forgive me, my lady. Well fought, my friends. Let us press on. Indeed. Whew. Well, that was simple and straightforward. Not too bad. Damn. Didn't get anything for anything that play has. Oh shit! It's the Castlevania castle meme pick or whatever. People made fun of it looking like a Castlevania box art or something by the sisters. That must be the castle proper. Not too shabby. Indeed. It actually does look very prestigious. I like it. As grand a castle as any I've seen. If the mistress is here, we must repay her earlier kindness. What does your solo use? Oh, okay. I was wondering what staff she used as a healer. Same one. Alright, let's do it. Oh. What's these weird... I don't even know what to call those. Well, they're tidy enough to put drapes over the mirrors. The woman in the painting, you suppose? Aye, I suspect it's the mistress in bygone days. Her? Maybe. It's the Headless Horseman! Go! like a spiraling staircase into oblivion, but people are coming up and worshipping whoever's over here. The Troyan Bishop! Oh look, it's another Birdiad looking void sent. Where my face? I can't reach him from me. Alright. Beatrice. There she is. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. I sense potent magics from her. Have care. Yeah, I don't expect this one to be as easy as the last one, that's for sure. Alright, what do I got? That you should make it this far. No matter. I will devour you personally. You first. Come, gaze into my eyes. The Eye of Kozo.
Out of my way!
Koya? Surrender your souls to me. That was a weird don't look mechanic. What the fuck? Why did it look like that? That was interesting.
I will not hold back.
That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this, but I was thinking of a different job class for some reason. My muscle memory got mixed up. That's a little hard to read, I gotta say. I was looking... I low-key panicked, I was like, there's another one I could use. Yeah, Rampart. Too little too late now. How can this be? How could you resist my gaze? Well,
Surprise, motherfucker.
they're too strong. Someone else can devour them. She's quick on her feet, if nothing else. You may still be a threat. After her. Your soul is out for blood. Man, I'm getting all this casting shit instead of tank gear. Great. Pilgrim's Ascent. Ooh. Well, now I'm getting World of Darkness vibes, yeah. Those little weird spheres in the sky like that. Terraces in the sky. Do voids tend to appreciate flowers too, I wonder? That's true. They actually have, gardens. They can also appreciate beauty in their own way. Even if their tastes are different than ours. Their ether will make me strong. I'll take that. We have her now. I sense something sinister in the air. I don't see her. What the hell is Justinian talking about? It looks like the Archaeo Demon's a little. From the Evil phrase? That was a lot of dudes. Holy shit. Trapped in my own domain. No. I don't want to be eaten. Wait, what? We're not trying to eat you, lady. That brings up questions about what she's actually afraid of, huh?
So the gate did open again and delivered the most mouth-watering morsels.
Damn! She got fucked up! That's what she was afraid of. Devoured.
Scarmelione, Archfiend of Earth and first of Golbez's Circle of Four. Such pleasure I will take in delivering you unto your graves.
Final Fantasy IV boss music, here we fucking go. I remember these four. Was Scarmillion the first one also in FF4? I can't remember. The first one you fight, I mean. That Golbez sends after you? Shit, I gotta go back and watch my Final Fantasy IV playthrough. Well, it was more like a Let's Watch, but still. I love that they finally added the Final Fantasy IV boss theme. It's one of my favorite boss themes in, like, the entire Final Fantasy franchise. It's so fucking good. Nobu Uematsu is a god! Alright, let's go. Says who? Don't stand near the walls during that phase. Gotcha. We've already gotten enough of a taste of despair before. But if you think you can top Medion, go for it.
Stubborn mortal.
All right. Job done. Yeah, exactly. Just a nod, like, job done. Good shit. I fucking love the FF4 boss theme, dude. I'll close this up more. You know what's funny about it? My first time hearing it was not FF4. Because growing up, FF4 wasn't even available in America, I think. Back in like the Super Nintendo days. I think for me and for I think a lot of people like me, who grew up in like the 90s. The first time we heard that song was actually in Super Mario Bros. RPG, The Legend of the Seven Stars. They used that same boss theme for an optional super boss in that game called Cool-X, because Squaresoft developed that game for Nintendo. So that was a fearsome foe. Is that it? The lady? Who was that void sent? The lady? Gentlemen? She's sticking around. Do you mean the chick who died not wanting to be eaten but got eaten anyway? Or do you mean the one we fought after? Skarmillion is the fiend of Earth, right? Out of Golbez's 4 fiends, essentially. Which is a reused concept from FF1. They used it for 4 and then they used it for FF9 as well. 9 went based off of the one from FF1.
Skarmillion. He knew the gate had opened.
And not for the first time. He and his brethren must keep watch over the portal.
As we do ours, but to unflinchingly consume a fellow Voidsent. Like men, perhaps they form factions and fight amongst themselves.
Well, they're not too
The
different from
question
us.
is, what will the minions do?
Your mistress is no more, and the one who consumed her we slew in turn. Do you still mean to try us?
I expect some Voidsent are more intelligent than others. Perhaps these ones simply do not understand our words.
Even beasts ought to understand strength.
There is much we do not know about Voidsent. If we are to survive their world, it would be wise to learn their ways.
Proceed with caution and pick up what we can.
Sage advice, my friend. 'Tis reassuring to have one so experienced with us. I am here, sister. Finally here. And I will find you. I swear it.
Buried memory. Again, I'm happy they put that in the lower right corner, because I'm over here in the lower left of the screen. I'm not blocking it out. I like that they did that for Newfound Adventure, too. Seems the minions are keeping their distance for now. Let's carry on. Right. I never dreamed I would come this far. I can't thank you all enough for your cooperation. Oh sweet, you can talk to them. Okay, so this is like a new little hub we can explore a little bit. Probably not much different from the previous dungeon. Just a small area, I think. This castle should serve as a base of operations for now. Ere we set our sights elsewhere, let's see what there is to learn here. From this point onward, you will not encounter Aetherites for a while. Should you leave Troya Castle, you may return here via Weaver's Warding. Additionally, you may now enter the teleport of Troya with a party of NPCs, yada yada. Wherever I turn, there's darkness as far as I can perceive. The only source of light here is ourselves. The opposite was true in the first. Naturally. It seems the minions are content to gawp for now. Let's carry on. Shadowed remnants. The warding skill exhibits no change. It should be safe to remain here and begin our search. But whither now? I would sense Azdalia were she remotely near, but there is nothing. Might you not call to her? Let her know that you have come. Alas, this vessel is not capable of calling across vast distances. For that, I require my true form. And even were it possible, the dragon's call is born upon ether, is liable to draw more voids into us. True. I see. Excuse me. In any case, there's little exploration to be done while we are confined to this isolated isle. I propose we begin by learning what we can from the castle's occupants. An understanding of their ways may prove useful to our cause. Very well. Let's hope a few of them are capable of speech. Let all remain vigilant while we go about our inquiries. We'll reconvene afterwards. What you two talking about? This one does not but stare. I mean, are you surprised by that? Big ass eyeball? What's up? Creature snarls and glares at you. It is unlikely that you will learn anything from it. Yeah. Language barriers, am I right? Some seem willing enough to converse. Whether they have the ability to do so is another matter. I can see that. What enticing ether you have. Give me some! Give me some! I ain't giving you my ether, dude. Aww. If only I were stronger, I'd be able to eat you. Fine, fine. I'll find someone else to eat. While able to communicate, this one seems to think only of feeding. Better to take your inquiries elsewhere. I want to eat you. I mustn't eat you. I want to eat you. I mustn't eat you. Fish are friends, right? Like the prevailing tongue in Norbrand, the language of this world bears a resemblance to our own. It may be assumed that they share a common ancestor. Well, I mean... They all the reflections used to be part of one, so... that should be obvious, I think. I'll talk to this one first. Like, they all came from one place called the Source. The mistress's eyes are beauteous, sublime. To bask in her grace, her gaze is bliss. But now she's gone. Never again will I feel her gaze. No mistress, no orders. What am I to do now? What am I to do now? The creature mutters endlessly to itself, not sparing you so much as a glance. Damn. He's torn up. When you're a simp and the person you simp for is gone, dies off or disappears, I guess that's what it feels like. I serve. I obey. Please don't eat me. I'm not gonna eat you, don't worry. You know, this looks like the angel, well, it's probably just because of the animation, but it looks like the angel statue from, that dungeon in Heavensward, or post-Heavensward. That one with the that White Mages made. The one that's also a Sin Eater in the first, I should just put it that way. That angel statue with the sword and shield. It's like the dark version of it. A dragon? What's that? Does it taste good? I don't know anything about it. Don't know about anything. But the one we caught recently, they seem to know lots. We threw them in the dungeon, but clever ones are tasty. They might have been eaten already. You've learned all you can from this void scent. If you look in the dungeon, you may be able to find the clever one it mentioned. Well, now we're on to something. Anything else? We see the clever one in the dungeon, but clever ones are tasty. If I had the chance, I don't think I could resist. Alright. Thank you for your input. I feel like this song is from FF4 as well. I just can't put my finger on where. I have nothing to shed. Although they approached had no will to fight, neither were they capable of holding a conversation worth the name. My experience was much the same. Lower-rung voidsmen tend to have lower intelligence, would seem. A pity Scarmillione is dead. He was talkative, at least. What of you? Well? A clever voidsman in the dungeon. That would be the area in which we emerged. Indeed. Let's take ourselves back there and find this voidsent, preferably before its fellows make a meal of it. Sounds good. To the dungeon, then. After you, Crash Bandicoot. I like that they give you these little peaceful aftermaths for these dungeons now, so you can explore and take G-pose pictures if you want. You only got one room in the previous one, but this one you actually can explore a bit more. Like outside of Explorer mode, I mean. The Headless Horseman. I can't survive without someone to give me ether. But where will I find a new master? So are they like familiars then? Oh, hold on. It's too close. Good doggy. Can't target him, so the best I can do. The little hand wave pet. What are you two doing? Prey we caught or weakened in the dungeon before being served up to the mistress. Tenderizing, she called it, and that's the way she used to like it. Woof! Grr. I'm not brushed up on my, Doge voice acting, so I can't really make dog sounds if I try. Woof, grr. Music's starting to catch on with me. Though there's only the one dungeon here, we call it the fourth. The mistress's orders. But the mistress is gone and her orders with her. Rats can infest this castle for all I care. I don't know if that was a jab at us or just literal rats he's talking about. No one comes and goes from this dungeon without permission. For you, though, I'll make an exception. Go on, go. Okay. Troyan jailer. What's up? Food for the mistress's consumption is kept in these cells. With the mistress devoured, we're free to help ourselves. But the clever one is strong. Another warden went in to devour the clever one, but he hasn't come back out. Damn. Not bad, huh? Who's over here? No, whatever. I mislike the feel of this. Stay on your guard. There appears to be someone within. Could this be the clever Voidsent? Looks familiar. Looks like Xenos' Voidsent. Am I on the money? Leon should recognize him. I guess to be more accurate, Xenos' avatar, right? Maybe he'll finally get a name. We meet again.
You.
Yes, me.
You want the fun.
That's what he used to call me. Yeah, sure. The first one's the obvious one, yeah. But I am curious about what he'll say to this. Didn't you fade away when Xenos fell?
Xenos? The disgraced prince you yourself laid low?
That's the
I see
one.
it now. The bottomless darkness. The insatiable hunger. The aura was present when we faced him in Garlemald. When Xenos died, its connection to the source was severed. It was forced to return to the void.
Xenos. Yes, that was his name. And you are the friend, are you not?
Again, that's just something he called me, but yeah, sure.
Is that Hydaelyn's crystal?
And there she is, from the trailer, right?
But how? The light just now. Of course. And thus I am returned.
What do you mean, returned? Who are you?
I was once bound to the man named Xenos. His avatar, until you killed him.
Avatar, as in the Void-sent servants of Reapers. In the name of his hunt, Xenos took up that traditional Garlean art. And through it, he forged a covenant with a being of the Void to lend him strength.
Covenant? A curse, more like. He stole my power. There was no equity in the arrangement. My very essence was altered, twisted into a tool to serve his desires.
Your previous appearance. This is your true form, then.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What does it matter?
Indeed, it doesn't. Regardless of your form, you are a void sent by nature.
So answer me this. Are you our enemy too?
In this
Bro,
world,
chill.
only a fool would attempt to devour a stronger being.
Estinian had no fucking chill, man.
And though it was as an avatar, I lost to you once, I have no desire to lose again.
Good enough for me.
Now, you will answer me a question. Xenos called you friend. That's what you are? A friend?
I like her earring. A lot of these answers are fucked up. But I guess I've been saying this out loud already, so it's the closest to what I've actually been saying. Whatever Xenos may have said, I wasn't his friend. I tried to be at the end, but he still chose to just fight me to death. That was his vision of friendship.
You're not a friend.
His notion of friendship was fucked up.
What is it? What is a friend?
Somebody's watching us. I assume the dungeon was reserved for those intended for the mistress's consumption. It's fortunate that we came here when we did. Fateful even. When I served Xenos, my mind was shrouded in haze. But one thing was always clear. His obsession with the friend. What the word means, I do not know exactly. I know only that it referred to you and that yours was an important existence. Yeah. He was one sick puppy. Xenos' avatar, eh? What are the odds? We still know little about her, but for now I'm glad we found someone who can do more than moan for ether. Yeah, exactly! Thank God for that. Someone who can actually put a few sentences together without sounding like a zombie. Alright, I'll be right back because I gotta use the restroom real quick. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue. Y'shtola? As much as one might expect the unexpected, I doubt any of us could have foreseen this turn of events. Yeah, actually, that's true. She seems different from other Voidsent, at least those we've met. And the change we've witnessed, I suspect, is due to your crystal purging the excess darkness in her. Maybe. Even so, she still harbors a great deal of darkness. I'm very keen to hear what she can tell us about herself and about her world. Xenos has been added to the Unending Codex, along with Fandaniel. The Ascians. Jesus. Oops. Where everything begins. So, I doubt you came to the dungeon by pure chance. What is it that you're after? We were looking for a Voidsent with whom we could converse, in the course of which we learned of you. We are visitors to this world and know little and less of its workings and ways. We would be grateful if you could tell us about it, about yourself. So it's information you seek. What do you offer for it? She wants to get paid. I beg your pardon? Voidsent do not give unless we stand to gain. If you desire something, you pay the price. That is the sole rule in this world you call the Void. Not too different from ours, is it? Same shit everywhere. That makes sense. I forgive our ignorance. But what would be acceptable as payment? I suspect that such coin as we carry has no value here. Voidsent crave one thing alone. Ether. In return for information, I offer you mine. Just not all of it, mind you. I still have need of my life. Very well. I will tell you no more than you can afford to pay. Then we have a bargain. If we're to talk about the Void, let us do so outside. Come with me. I like that her outfit's pretty close and similar-ish to the official Reaper glam for level 90. The job gear. Which actually brings up the question, can you actually, is there a visor option for the hat so you can take off the mask and just keep the hat on? I haven't checked that. I gotta check once we get back to the sanctuary. Their one rule is no different from that of any man in our own world. Yes, exactly. It's those like Alphinaud who are a rare breed. Unfortunately. Yeah. Unfortunately. A pure altruist is very rare. We cannot allow Y'shtola to bear the burden alone. The next the opportunity arises, I will offer my own ether. This is turning into some kind of vampire fanfic bloodletting fantasy. You needn't worry for me. My life force is a small price to pay for her knowledge, and I will recover it quickly enough once we've returned home. Yeah, just get some food in you and you're good to go. This is turning into some really goth-friendly vampire bloodletting stuff. Offering up our ether.
This is where I belong. My home. This endless darkness you call the Void. There was once light here, and it shone its warmth upon creation. The lands were green and the seas were blue. Life flourished. Before the war, the Contra Memoria.
It must have been a terrible war indeed.
It shattered the balance, causing darkness to engulf the world. All life was transformed into monstrosities. Void sent.
She's pretty hot, I gotta
The
say.
natural order now.
Getting a better look at her face with her hair right now,
As
I was
light
like...
begat sin eaters, darkness begat void sent.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains. This castle, for instance, its erstwhile lord must have abided in such a place once upon a time.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a void sent. Yet your knowledge of the past and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
As you say, I am void sent, but only in part. The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb. As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness coursed through me, and I ceased to age when I'd become a woman grown.
Convenient.
But that was then. And now, I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
Forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to pry. I realize, too, that I've neglected to ask your name.
As we say mortal, you may call me Void Sent.
That is liable to cause confusion. If you are not averse, we would address you by your true name.
And call me what you will. I care not.
How about Zero?
Meaning nothing. A name as fitting as any.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning. For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
Leave it to your soul to come up with a clever name, right? And I like
As
it.
I said, I care not. Zero, then.
Incoming Zero fan art too, because she's beautiful, I gotta say. She's pretty cute. Just like Marshawn, man, there's gonna be a Twitter's probably blowing up with fan art of both of them already. Here's to a fruitful partnership. I think it's a nice name. Damn it! Again, I want to say both. Here's to a fruitful partnership. Fuck it.
Partnership? Are you saying you wish to strike a bargain?
Sure. You kind of already did, at least with your stall,
Well, Zero, while there is no end to the questions we could ask, it is only fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Yes. Ajdaya is her name, and she is my sister. If you have any knowledge of her, I beg you share it with us.
A little concerned about that orb up there.
Did you say something?
No.
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of void scent, perhaps?
To be nearby. Maybe I forgot to raise the volume. No one else seems to be nearby. Perhaps it was just a trick of the wind. If Knots is out of the ordinary, I should like to hear more from Zero. I can't imagine there are many part void sent like her who remember the world as it was. True. Beginning. A curious notion in a world where all has come to an end. We may have subdued the void sent here, but I doubt they'll remain that way. Remain vigilant. I must say we are rather exposed here. Perhaps we should continue the conversation within the castle. I won't complain. The throne room is defensible, given its few points of ingress. Let us head back there. Moving wasn't part of the bargain. I'll comply, but I expect my payment promptly. You shall have it as soon as we've arrived. Even to get her to move, we gotta pay her, man. We're eating her. Oh shit, it's me! I just realized that! It was a reflection of me. Upside down, but... looks like some kind of funky mirror. No, the one that I can see here. Who are these guys? That looks familiar. Well, that's ominous. A quest battle. I will see to the payment, and then we may ask Zero what she knows about Ajdaya. Alright, good luck. All appears unchanged here. I feel eyes on us. Stay alert. No shit. Okay. We know the drill. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. I'm nowhere near item level 620. This is gonna be rough.
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
Very well.
I knew they were going to be interrupted. Not dead! Just like in FF4. They don't actually die the first time you defeat them.
That I should miss my mark.
That fiend again? But we struck it down. watched it die.
You're gonna do a big fusion dance and all combine into one, right? Eventually.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world. And I am free to return whensoever I please.
Death doesn't exist.
What about what's her name that we killed?
Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty. But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
That makes sense.
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again and again.
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's. Ah, my mouth waters at the memory.
What?
I must devour you too. Yes, I must. Ye drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
If it's another death they want, I say we give it to them.
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
That
You
you
gonna
would.
pay her?
But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger. We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
That a bothersome duty should deliver to me this lavish feast. Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier.
I can't remember if in FF4 they fused together at the end, or if they just had a second form, all the four fiends. Again, I gotta rewatch FF4. Alright, let's do it.
So miscommand. Feast upon their flesh.
We do well to break up this feast quickly.
Then let's see these guests on their way.
has too great an advantage.
We need to drag him out of this damnable feast.
There's no end in sight. A retreat may be in order.
When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope to win.
You never know until you try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
Zero! Is there no way to stop them from coming back?
There is, but I have no reason to share it with you.
You bastard!
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing. Your name. You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
She's playing this angle, huh?
A name for which I did not ask. But that I nevertheless did accept.
Got him. Platinum color scheme shows itself.
They've been crystallized.
Well now, that's quite the trick.
Satisfied?
Completely.
Come, my friends. With Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
What is this? What have you done?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well. You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine.
Whew. Alright. Round 2, here we go. Defeats Scarmiglione. Well, again.
However, a debt is a debt. I will repay it here and now.
She can turn voices into crystal.
Which ones? You mad, bro? Shit, this is gonna be tight. He's racking it up. The deaths, I mean. Other way around, buddy. Where do you? Die, you piece of shit! Whew, shit.
Fools! Do not think you have defeated me. I will return again and again! What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this? To seal ether in crystal. Memoria! How can you have this power? Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet... Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom. Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
You are welcome, seekers of might. I, Golbez, have called you four hither. I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade. That I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, but what of the crew's gift? In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the finest ether.
And so you shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Then honor the pact, and pray we are not disappointed.
Very well. Behold.
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether. This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my four arch-fiends. As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
Are you all right?
The Voidsent's essence remains, but it has been sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Scarmelione called them. I take it they are connected to the war of which you spoke.
Aye. Their use was central to the Contra Memoria, hence its name. And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
I see. We thank you for coming to our aid.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I received my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
Yes, it's very straightforward, isn't it? Here you go. So
that makes us even, I trust. Right then. When you picked up the crystal, you experienced a vision, did you not?
A dragon resembling a great Wyrm. I dare to hope that it was Ashdaya. Even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
For the ambitions of this Golbez.
We've been given much to consider. Let us take a moment to review what we know.
Fair enough. If Golbez has Ashdaya at his mercy, then we must find him. Hopefully Zero has knowledge that will aid us in our search. We vanquished one of Golbez's arch-fiends, but 3 remain. As troublesome as this one, I expect. I would think so too, yeah. There is nothing like the ether of a living mortal. I haven't felt so satisfied since my return. He said it, I had to go with it. Yeah, so what I was saying about the platinum color scheme, you obviously see it in the Paladin level 90 job gear in the trailer, the Warrior of Light's wearing it. It's all platinum, right? Yoshi P said that that was the color scheme he chose to go with for this game. Whereas obviously for Shadowbringers, the previous color scheme is obviously black, dark colors. Shadowbringers, you know, no shit. Even he said that one was pretty obvious. But he said a lot of people kind of wondered where the platinum color scheme applies. Now obviously you see it in some outfits, like I just said, the Paladin glam, right? But also, you can kind of see it in Alfino and Alize's outfits. Alize's like shorts, they're platinum colored. Alfino's got a lot of platinum mixed with blue. And you also see colors that can kind of blend together to make that same sort of glow as platinum. It's hard to describe. But like the contrast between the moon and the earth in the trailer, when you see them at the very end of the trailer. When you see them kind of one behind the other for a second before it just becomes the moon by itself. The blue and obviously the platinum hue from the moon itself. There's a lot of that being used. See, she has blue colors on her. It's sort of like a faded blue. But you see blue and gray kind of mixed together a lot to make that platinum color scheme come to life. It's pretty cool. Now, as to whether there's a deeper meaning besides just the actual color palette being used for people's outfits and the environments, that I'm not sure yet, but so far I can see it in people's outfits. For this expansion, I mean. In light of our recent experiences, I expect we all have questions. I trust Zero can answer some few of them. We should still be owed at least that much, I dare say. Let's hope so, otherwise you're gonna be fucking sucked dry. We might have to start volunteering our own ether. There it is, groping in the dark. Can't even try to hide from it anymore. I'm just digging around. Leon, you've come to the 13th before, yes? You fought Voidsent here. Yep. Is that why they're playing the music? But clearly you didn't know they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand. Exactly. This is true, but I like this one better. I was in a bit of a rush and didn't have time to wait around and see. That means the Cloud of Darkness is probably still around. From what I know of your foray, I can hardly blame you. Yeah, see? Perhaps they returned after you left, but if they didn't, there must be a reason why. Well, that might have something to do with the covenant with Rahatia's ancestors. If that's true. If that's true. There are circumstances in which we're unable to return. The covenant with Zonde. There we go. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow. But in the process, your essence is blended with those of your prey. Not too different from real life. You are what you eat, as they say. Those little atoms that compose your food become a part of yours. They become the same atoms that, you know, let you grow and sustain yourself. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into distinct Voidsent once more. I was thinking about this during the previous battle, too. I was like, I think even if, like Scarmilione said, you consume something, what if you die, and then your ether, your essence, the souls, like she's saying, disperses? Won't they just renew Voidsent, make new Voidsent in their place, right? In place of the old ones that you already ate, I guess. So this makes perfect sense, yeah. That's kind of a weird way of asexual reproduction when you think about it, or more like reincarnation is what it is. It's like their own version of reincarnation, essentially. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey. A fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. Oh yeah. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. If despite his greater strength, Scarmilione managed to resurrect rather swiftly, are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask you about your power. Will you tell us about it? What you saw should speak for itself. I combined the ether of the soul in crystal. Many wielded this power during the Contra Memoria, but I'm the only one left. I am told that the heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called Arasite. Are they and Memoria one and the same? Oh yeah, that probably ties into that lore, yeah. Arasite. I do not know this word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere. But it does sound quite similar. How does one come to wield Memoria? And what happened to your peers? I've never thought about that. I do know, though, that Voidsent can't use the power. I assume I can because I'm mortal in part. Interesting. I see. Zero, I wish to ask you about the man called Golbez. You may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. If he is powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then we must try talking to the other Voidsent again. Let us entrust the task to Leon. His echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, he should be able to maintain his composure better than a concerned sibling. True enough. That I cannot deny. This is just gonna start knocking fools over, slapping them, picking them up, and being like, "Where is she? Where is she, goddammit?" Forgive me, but will you not ask about Golbez in my stead? On the terraces to begin with, perhaps? Sure. I got you, buddy. Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime. Right on. I know what it feels like to have my essence blended with that of another. Yet tumultuous though it was only one warm soul. To be bound to scores of others over thousands of years sounds horrible. Yeah. According to your vision, Golbez recruited his champions and raised an army by offering a dragon's ether in exchange. Whatever his crusades, it is unconscionable to use a dragon's life force as fodder. He will answer for his deeds. Amen to that. So, with this echo of yours, you can see into the past? Interesting. Those memories may as well be all that remains of it now. Everything and everyone was warped by darkness. However storied it may appear, this castle is simply the product of its mistress's mind. Just a recreation, then, of something that once was. Scarmelione, too, appeared surprised by Zero's power. As she says, it must be a lost art. This makes her invaluable to our cause, far more than someone who can simply communicate. Yeah. Alright. I was about to make a joke and be like, thanks, Yustola. I'm saying I'm useless now. But no, she wasn't talking about the echo when she said simply communicate, obviously. She was referring to the fact that, you know, she's a void sent we can actually talk to. Zero. I love the name she gave her, too, that Yustola gave her. That is a really cool name. I could be biased, though, because I grew up playing Mega Man X, so... And Zero was obviously my favorite character in that game. Anyway, I just realized we're past the 2-hour mark, so I gotta take a break. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's why I'm stopping right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take, like, I think the usual 10 to 15 minute break or so. Maybe grab a little snack, and then I'll be back so we can continue. I expect the MSQ alone to be about 4 hours, so I think when I come back, the next 2 hours will probably be the rest of it. And after that, I'll probably take a much longer break. I'll end the stream and all that stuff, and then, come back later to stream some more for the extra side content. So, alright, be back in a bit.